Hey, excuse me. Do you have a partner for this assignment? Neither do I. Would you mind? Okay, great. Okay, well, do you have time right now? Great. Well, let's just go get a seat over here. Okay. I took pretty good notes, I think, but do you have yours? Oh. No, that's all. You know what? I was scribbling like a mad woman while he was talking, so I think I've got it. We need to choose the characters of a book and get them all sorted into archetypes. How about we pick a book that we both have read, that we're familiar enough with to work from, so that we don't have to start from scratch. Sound good? Good. Okay. Well, what's your favorite book? Oh. No. I mean, I liked The Hobbit, but there was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of fighting in Lord of the Rings, and it was a lot. A lot of monsters fighting. No, I'm kind of girly like that. I liked the elves, and and also The Hobbit was a little funnier, had more humor in it. Yeah. So, no, I'm not as familiar. I'm not very familiar at all with Lord of the Rings. I fell asleep during the movies a few times, if that helps. No, I didn't think so. Okay, well, how about have you ever read Pride and Prejudice? No. Okay, yeah, I suppose. Star Wars, yes. Yes. Which ones? You're kidding me. How could you not see the first three? No, I don't mean 1 through 3. I mean 4 through 6, but okay, that's not gonna work. Hang on. Harry Potter? Yeah? You know it pretty well? Okay, brilliant. Harry Potter it is then. Okay, let's start with Harry. Obviously, the main character and a hero archetype. Oh no. No, of course no. The main characters aren't always heroes. Well, I mean they're usually, but like any book with an anti-hero, but also okay, yes, anti-heroes are heroes in their own way, but any monster movie, any monster story, Dracula, main character, definitely not a hero. Exactly. Now, the question is he the protagonist? Like, okay, so obviously Voldemort is the antagonist. Draco is an antagonist. Death Eaters as a whole are contagonists, and Threshold Guardians. They're there to help the antagonist and keep the Dursleys as well. They'll keep the hero or the protagonist from achieving their goal. But the question is, though, like, because Harry just feels like he's along for the ride for a lot of it. You know, like this isn't his battle, he just got wrapped up in it. So is he the protagonist? Because the protagonist has to be the one who drives the story, although it is his story, so yeah. but it still feels like it's between Dumbledore and Voldemort. Oh, actually, that's true. I didn't think about that. It depends which book we're talking about, doesn't it? I was kind of thinking about the overarching story, and, like, for that matter, even including the Newt Scamander series. So, like, just everything with Dumbledore in it. But that's not the right way to look at it. I mean, if we break it down by book, then it's not really about Voldemort. The first book is a rags to riches story. Exactly. So there, in that individual book, Harry Potter's the protagonist because it's about his evolution and his story. Okay. All right. So definitely protagonist. That should have been the easy one. Okay, so antagonist in the first one is still Voldemort, though. No, not Quirrell. Because it was only Voldemort doing it. It was when Quirrell was turned away, Voldemort was on the back of his head. That's when Harry was, like, feeling the pain and stuff like that. Voldemort was moving Quirrell around. No. No. Snape was not an antagonist. You take that back. No, he was a curmudgeon. He was a curmudgeon. He actually shapeshifter archetype. That's what he is. Well, a shapeshifter doesn't have to shift. It could be just our perceptions of them shift, or the main character's perceptions of them shift. So, like, there was a change. Harry thought that Snape was this bad guy the whole time, and toward the end he figures maybe he's a jerk, but he's not a horrible bad guy. I mean, in later books we realize that he did actually have this kind of evolution where he saw Harry and he remembered Lily, but he also remembered James, and so it was complex for him, and he did vacillate between wanting to protect Lily's child and just persecute James' child. But in the first book, it was just Harry's perception, because keep in mind, everybody else, all of the mentors, and there were a lot of mentors in that story, all of the mentors, the people that Harry could trust, all trusted Snape. Dumbledore trusted Snape, Molly Weasley trusted Snape, McGonagall trusted Snape, Hagrid trusted Snape, everybody trusted Snape. Even Hermione trusted Snape. And these are all characters we knew that we could trust their opinion. They're characters we all knew loved and cared for Harry and wanted the best for him, and they all trusted Snape. And with good reason. He was a wonderful, albeit conflicted human being. Yes, who was kind of horrible to little children. What's your point? Yeah, I might have had a little crush on Snape when I was a kid. Dark hair and dark eyes, it kind of does it for me. And I just realized why that is an awkward thing to say to you. I know. If partnering up with you for this project was my way of flirting, I am doing a very poor job of it. But, this does look like it's going to be a bigger project than I thought it was going to be. It seemed like such a no-brainer when it was assigned to us, and now I'm not so certain. Oh, yeah. We'll get through it. But also, would you like to maybe take a break and we could... Yes. Get lunch. That is what I was going to say. So, you do want to? Okay, good. So do I. Would you like to just stay on campus, hit the cafeteria, or actually, I do. um, this is going to sound either really great or really gross, depending on what you like. But there's a new food truck that opened across from the student union hall. It it sells donut sandwiches. No, like real donuts cut in half. Like there's one that has mozzarella and garlic butter and cilantro, if it doesn't taste like soap to you. There's burgers and chicken sandwiches and eggs and bacon, I think, and it's just all on donuts. And I have to try it. How can I not try it? Oh, it is absolutely the end of civilization as we know it, but how can you not try it? The entire reason we go to college is to learn new things and experience new things and expose ourselves to new ways of life and new ways of thinking. And this is all of those things. 'Cause I never would have thought of this. I never would have imagined it. I never would have made it. Yes, exactly. So we have to. Agreed? Yes. All right, let's go. You know what the funny part is? I don't even like donuts. I'm not so much into sweets. But they kind of look like they're not that sweet. I could be joking, I could be kidding myself, but they look like they're not that sweet. How about you? Are you more of a sweet person or a savory? Mm-hmm. And what is your verdict on cilantro? Well, I won't hold it against you. Oh yes, some people take their cilantro very seriously. I've known people willing to start wars over cilantro. Okay, so we have now established that I am a little bit passionate about Snape, and I know people who are passionate about cilantro. What is your thing that you are unusually into or unreasonably passionate about? Oh, come on, there must be something. Everybody has something. Even if they don't make a big deal about it, everybody has something. It could be a brand of tea that they will only drink, or it could be a favorite color that has to be on everything they wear, or it could be a favorite book series. You were very serious when I said that I was not into Lord of the Rings. Is that your thing? Are you one of those people who are so into Lord of the Rings? Okay. Well, in that case, tell me, what is it you're especially into? What was it that first captured your imagination about it? Was it Liv Tyler? It was Liv Tyler, wasn't it? Was it Liv Tyler? Oh, that's a that's actually a really good answer. Yeah. Samwise was a good character. Just steady and reliable and faithful and good and kind and brave and knowing and intelligent and wise and He really was. He was kind of more of a hero than Frodo was. And yet, he wasn't really the one that they told stories about afterwards, was he? I mean, all these other characters had these great external transformations, but Frodo just went back to the Shire, went back to his garden. Okay, well, I did pay some attention to it. I did nod off during all the battle scenes, though. Come on now, really? Were the hours worth of battles in those movies really important to the plot? Okay, I'll take your word for it. What, watch with you? I mean, I'm not, I didn't mean it to sound like that. I meant, are you saying, I'm asking if you're asking if we were going to do. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'd like that. I will watch with you. You can tell me why each battle scene is so much more interesting than I thought it was. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. Maybe start over with this project, do your favorite book. If when we get to the next project where we have to show how subplots enhance the main plot, we get to do Pride and Prejudice. Oh, fear not. There are plenty of movies made of Pride and Prejudice. And if I'm going to watch 9+ hours of Lord of the Rings with you, you're going to watch all of them with me. Deal? Deal. All right. Now, let's go make ourselves some very questionable food choices. Hey there, my wonderful cupcakes. First things first, thank you guys all so much for all of your support and your kind words and your kind thoughts and your prayers during this kind of stressful week. And we have very good news. I do not have a brain tumor. If I do have it, it's small enough that it's not being picked up on an MRI. So I might have to get another MRI, but if it's that small, it's going to be treated with medicine. So the threat of brain surgery is not on the horizon, and that was the one thing that worried me. And it, like, not gonna lie, the past couple of days, it worried me a fuck a lot. So, but we still have to figure out what's going on with my hormones, blood levels, and but we'll figure it out. It's fine. What are they gonna do? Poke me with needles? Give me medicine? Trust. I sew for a hobby. I poke myself with needles all the time. I mean, not for fun, but I mean, kind of fun. I like sewing, but you know what? The project sometimes cannot go forward until the sewing gods have had their blood sacrifice, and that's just how it goes. Moving right along to other good news. I've got some new patrons that I would like to welcome with Ben Martin, Kronos, Negative Zero, and Phoenix Wing Saber. Thank you for joining me. And as always, I want to give a special thanks to my Baker and Pound Cake tier supporters, Vile Miles, Succubus Slave, Malice Salo, Army Guy 007, The Undead Toast, Mr. Fabulous, Tiny the Taxman, Meryl, Inline Flaws, Mr. Rickles, Anin, Nick, Always Able, Lion in Winter, Infinite Moon, Old Bean UK, Kahlua Bear, Forces, The Swaggy Llama, Artlow, Pierce Tailish, Lucky Bellamy, Tom Berry Shuffle, and Christian Cleopatra. And very special fucking thank you to my tumorless brain because I do like at least half of all my thinking with that thing. All right. You guys, thank you for being so good to me, and I hope you will be as good to yourselves as you are to me. I will talk to you. Uh, I said tomorrow last time. I'll speak to you. Monday. Yeah. I can't blame that on a tumor. I don't know what day that is, and I can't blame it on a tumor. Bye.